Yo yo yo. Yo 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 yo. Mirko, Joseph, B-Peace, Sunrise Spring Rolls. Good morning everyone, Ratmar, Holliswood, Little Beetle. How is everyone today? How is everyone? Okay, so this should be fine. Let's see if it works here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Ouh là là, la crème de la crème club.
Oh my gosh, this haircut.
The best
But is
on
working.
Internet.
Holliswood! Welcome back to La Crème de la Crème Club. Papa! 5 months. Thank you very much, bud. Hello, Xero. Land Conger, what's up? Happy Wednesday! What's up, Tsubabashi TPP? What's up, dude? Oui, papa. Guys, it's Wednesday. Cheers. Salut, the open source guy. What's up? Let me get my coffee and we're gonna jump right into it. So, guys, today we have two things to do. First thing, we're gonna test Ubuntu 24.10, and I'm talking about the GNOME version. Okay, we are testing the GNOME version because I believe they use GNOME 47, so it will be a good opportunity for us to test it. Okay, I don't think we actually tried it yet live on stream. Second one, I would like to react to 2 videos. The first is from Chris Tech Tips, I think it's his name, Titus. Man, I'm so bad with name, dude. I'm so bad. Well, CTT, okay? And the other is from Nico, okay? From the Linux experiment. So this is gonna be the program for today. Alright? François Wood, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's me, or you're getting crazier and crazier with your haircut, Air Max. This is the haircut of a guy who kind of sleep really hard this night, okay? You tried Ubuntu a few days back and you were pleasantly surprised. So guys, a lot of viewer thinks I hate Ubuntu just because it's Ubuntu, okay? So first things first, I don't hate Ubuntu. I couldn't care less. It's just the fact that I'm doing my test and review based on gaming, okay? And my performance on my machine and my feeling about how it performs towards certain games, right? And so far, Ubuntu didn't perform at all. Okay, like it's just a mess after mess in terms of like performance. That's the first point. And the second point was related to the fact that Snap was kind of like forcing Steam to be installed this way, and Snap and Steam were not working very well. Could they actually fix it? And could I give a good review on Ubuntu? Yes. Like, I don't care about the Ubuntu brand, about whatever. Like, it's just, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I have to tell you, the guys, like, it just doesn't work. Simple as that, guys. Stash, thank you very much for the super chat. For the replenishment for diaper storage. Hey, thank you very much, Jude. Appreciate it. Stash, you're the best. Thank you. Appreciate it very much, dude. Performance was good. The only thing I had issue with MongoDB and Steam and Snap. Yeah, no. Performance was not great before. Maybe now it is, but it was not great before. Okay, so I have Ubuntu, dude. Also, if we have too much problem with GNOME as a backup, but I want to stick it to GNOME, dude. Let's get into it. Boom. Installation, papa. So the first thing, I don't know if you remember, one common issue with Ubuntu is the fact that if you have multiple hard drive and you do a clean installation on one of those hard drive, there is a high chance Ubuntu is gonna delete your UEFI partition. Okay? I just want you to know, chat. If you have multiple hard drive, careful the way you install Ubuntu, okay? Don't do what I'm gonna do here. Because I'm doing it for science, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to shroot in my Arch install soon. Or maybe they fixed it. We will see. Hello, Uvit. What's up? Stefan, hello. How are you doing, dude? Okay. Welcome to Ubuntu. Yes. Choose your language. English. Accessibility Ubuntu. Customize Ubuntu to your needs before your setup. You can change later. So hearing, typing. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. So this is, they put straight the accessibility here. Okay, I like that actually. Guys, this is good. Because I never thought about that, but some user with limited accessibility could be in a bad position just to install the operating system. Okay, this is nice. Select your keyboard layout. US, international with that key. Yes. So is it working? Ooh, nice. Connect to internet. Yes. Let's install it. Install. Interactive. For users who want to get step by step through the installation. Okay, so installation interactive. I had that bug on most Debian-based distro. Not that it deleted it, but it put the EFI entry on the NVMe 0 device instead of a different one. So, Maître, yeah, Debian doesn't do that. And Debian-based distro doesn't do that. It's just Ubuntu-based. Just to clarify there. And I agree with you. For some reason, the installer crashes. You have to try several sometimes. Ready, Joanne? Hello, Rigman. I use Arch, but I want to switch. I have constant anxiety that it will break. Yeah, maybe Arch is not for you, buddy. It does not break. And yes, if it does, you can easily fix it. But it does not break easily, like, to be fair. So don't be scared, dude. Okay, so interactive installation, yes. Default installation, just the essential web browser, yes. We're gonna go simple, okay, chat? Install recommended third-party software. So third-party software for graphic, yes. Download and install additional media format, yes. Hey, salut Christian, how are you doing? Comment ça va? Install Ubuntu alongside Arch. No. Start from scratch on your selected disk. Yes. Okay. Choose the disk. So we're gonna have to use this one. Yes. Next. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna do the same thing, dude. Ubuntu, by the way. My really, really tough password there, chat. Listen, I like the install, but this one was already was already like that on 2404, if I remember. So here it's kind of like, you know, we already did it. So there is really nothing new here. Oh, you see? He put the boot/EFI on my partition here, SDB1. So normally we should be fine, chat. You can see the recap here. He shouldn't do something stupid. And SDB2 has XT4 for the home. Okay? Not for the home, for the rest, actually. All right, let's go. Ubuntu has a generic kernel. You already know that it will perform worse than cache crap. We will see. We will see, because right now what they did, they move. We're gonna go through the patch note together. But I do believe that now they have the latest kernel. Then I think they move to RT. There is a lot of things, right? That change, and I really hope like it's for the better, chat. I have nothing against Ubuntu. Like I would like them to thrive because it's a big entity and one of the most, I would say, used distro out there. What kind of like make me tilt is like when people think about Linux, they think about Ubuntu, and if they install Ubuntu for gaming, it's not there, chat. Like the Snap version of Steam is so bad, dude. Enfin, last time I tried, maybe last time I tried it was really bad. Maybe now it's great. So we will see. But this is why I'm upset, right? Because I'm like, I would like Linux to be more mainstream, and when I see the state of Ubuntu, which is kind of like the window shopper of Linux, I'm like, nobody's gonna switch to Linux, dude, if it stays like that. Hello, band browser. I heard you use Arch, by the way. Yes, I do. How are you doing, dude? If you have been using Arch for a while, you don't have to be afraid. It doesn't break as a whole, and if individual components break temporarily, you can work around, no problem. Promise. True. Hello, Andruk. You are so fabulous with a deep dive into Linux. Your cache OS customization was unbelievable. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, so we are aligned. He used the latest kernel, 6.11. The true only thing I encountered with the Steam Snap was Mango. There is more than that. There is games that just won't start. Tsubasashi. There is a lot of things within Snap which can pose problem, like a lot of them. And I understand we all have our experience, but it's not good. At least it was not last time I tried. Hello, the one Crufix. Definitively do not use Snap Steam. I know. But we're gonna have to try it, okay? Alright, restart. Restart the monster. Bo 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 bo. I tried it on my French install of Ubuntu a few days ago, and it would not launch any of the game I tried. I installed the deb and it worked fine. Yeah. I know. So I guess they didn't do anything there, huh? Guys, I like how the chat is fast right now. You're the best. Don't forget to put a like. Oh, bro, I still have my... It looked like he didn't delete it. I still have my arch here. What the... I think he didn't delete it. Oh, did they fix it? No way. Okay, I have to try chat. Oh, it works. Oh, dude. He didn't break my stuff. Okay, so this is good. Guys, we are starting strong. We are starting really, really strong, dude. Ubuntu for the win. Man, it has been like 3 years I've been trying Ubuntu. After 3 years, they fixed it, dude. Yes! They are the best, chat. Can't believe they fixed it. I can't believe it, dude. Holy cow. And he found my arch too. Oh la la, what a beauty. Oh my god, this worked like it was supposed to. What a shock. Man, I'm in shock right now. Believe it or not. Hello, Michael. Would you like recommend Ubuntu or Manjaro for gaming? Any of them. Like none of them. I made a video about what I recommend for gaming, like with a big, like, you know, list of all the distro I tried for the time. I'm gonna have to redo it, actually, because we tried so much more distro in between. I'm gonna have to redo it. Maybe this week. If I have time. Okay, now I put my password there. So it default on Wayland, which is good. And now let's see what happened with the driver and everything. Oh. 2404 did not delete. Please don't use any snap. Make Ubuntu look good. Bro, this is not how it works, dude. This is not how it works. I'm just here to hear you say Ubuntu. Am I saying it wrong? I've distro up so much, but always end up on Arch. Okay. Ubuntu. Okay, so maybe I don't remember en fait. He keep on giving. Maybe next release I'm gonna be like, wow! $10 super chat from Xero. Upping them game, remove snap, and he might be a keeper. I tried Debian 12.7 last night before he broke 40 seconds. After 30 seconds. Okay, dude. Once you go out, you don't go back, by the way. Enjoy 3 more coffee. Thank you very much for the $10 donation, Xero. Appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, dude. But thanks, I appreciate it. Alright. So we are in, boys. Thanks again for the donation. Complete your setup with additional setting and we will have up you up in no time. Yes. Do you want to share your data? No, I'm good. I'm really good. Thanks. Thanks for asking. Get started with more application. Yes. Ooh, feature snap. Ooh. Ubuntu. Yeah, that's what I say. Are you trolling me, chat? Are you trolling me, dude? Okay, so first thing I want to do, and you will see I'm not a GNOME user, chat. First thing I want to do is check the driver. So we're gonna do that. I think we need to update now. So let's do a software updater. The software on this computer is up to date. Nice. All right. Alors, what are the driver? 560, boys. Ubuntu. Oh, Ubuntu. What? La prononciation anglaise, Ubuntu. Wait. Listen, boys. Now I'm getting upset. Mirko, thank you very much for the super chat. Keep the love going. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Ubuntu. Listen. Okay, chat. Okay. Oh, I don't have the sound. Alright. Yeah, you want to do it dirty to me like that? No problem. Thank you, Mirko, for the donation. Much appreciated, okay? So, he mounted Vantoy. Oh, they are all here, my bad. Okay, so this is the one I want to mount, I guess. Yes. And here... Oh, man, I don't like this stuff. Pipe wire, yes. Okay. Pipe wire. I think it's like that. Okay, I think it's like that, chat. Let's see if we have sound now. Output main. Mic. Okay, so now we have sound. Oh la la, I'm such a machine, chat. Okay, so now we have sound. Okay. No problem, guys. No problem. How to pronounce Ubuntu in English?
Ubuntu.
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 Ubuntu. Yeah, you want me to do it one more time?
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. I think I nailed it out of like, guys, I nailed it.
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. Hello, Lorenz. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Hello, Kalino. Salut, ma nouvelle passion, prendre mes cours d'anglais avec toi. Bienvenue. Tu vas devenir un monstre en anglais, je te le dis. A monster. You're gonna be a monster in English, brother. What's up after NVIDIA driver? Well, the NVIDIA driver on Ubuntu normally they are not the latest one, okay? On
Ubuntu.
So if you want to try
Ubuntu.
before, you wouldn't have the chance to have the latest driver. But right now on
Ubuntu.
you have the latest one, okay? And yes, we are testing
Ubuntu.
24.10. Okay. What am I doing, chat? You like the special effect? Do you like that, chat? Okay, I'm reading chat right now. How is Ubuntu going? Really good. This is how I said it for 20 years. Nice. Yeah, but you are French, so it sounds weird. Come on, bro. It doesn't sound weird, it sounds French. Hello, Air Max. I've been a follower recently and love what you do. I have a question in regard to getting into a Linux distro. I'm currently thinking about switching from Windows 11. Linux Mint or Ubuntu? Linux Mint. Yeah. Linux Mint, dude. Ubuntu is great. Don't get me wrong, but... I think Mint is easier for a beginner. And they share the same base, okay? Alright, so chat, look at this. I know some of you guys are like, wow, this is looking so good. Oh, and I agree, it actually look good. I have to say this is definitively a treat. It is a treat, dude. He installed fast, everything is up to date. Okay. Now let's get into the real world. Now we installed it, and it seems to run pretty easy. We're gonna do what I do most of the time, which is install Steam. Oh, watch! It gives you the choice. Nice! Nice! Okay, so this is another win. It doesn't enforce it. So, let me check. How do you do that? I think it's snap list, something like that. The heck? Firefox isn't snap. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the first one, okay? Let's say I'm a total newbie. I'm gonna install it, chat. I know you're gonna be like, don't install it. I don't care, I'm gonna install it, chat. Because we need to try, okay? So we're gonna try. If it doesn't work, we go back on the other version, okay? I know, yeah. Some people in chat are gonna be like, no, don't do snap! But we're gonna do it. So, let's see what are the actual, like, change log for this Ubuntu release. Oh, sorry. For this. Oh, I closed it? Yes. Ubuntu release. Let's see what they change, actually. Yes, interim release. So this is the one we are trying right now. We tried the Numble Nomad, which was not the best, and now we are testing the Auricular Oriole. Man, those names. Boy. Dark Reader, please. Before people get totally lost in the chat. Okay, yes, add. Thank you. Up. Okay. Change log, please. No. Do French people eat frogs? Yes. They eat snails too. But we are not the only one, dude. Like, the idea of that. Those are really good. Ubuntu news that you're gonna read it as a French. Oracular, Oriole. Ok, boys, allez. Oracular, Oriole. Man, like, what are those names, dude? Come on, come on. Like, you think those are normal name? Like, who thought about that? Well, I'm tired. I don't want to do it, dude. I'm out. Okay, so introduction. This release note for Ubuntu, blah blah blah, 24.10, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna avoid it. Provide an overview of the release and document the known issue with Ubuntu and its flavors. But we know it's gonna be a short lifespan, so July 2025. So, yeah, less than a year actually. Upgrade. Okay. Core 24 latest stable. Desktop Security Center stable Ubuntu. Okay. GNOME. Oh man, I thought we were on 47. We are still on 46? Oh no, dude. I know it's 47. So wait, what did I miss? So this is just for Snapg, I guess. Snaps that are new CD needed will be installed during the upgrade. Okay, so I was right, dude. Did you not say you had Core 22? Yes. I just checked it and it was Core 22. Good point. So, can I do, I think it's a snap upgrade or something like that? We found it, dude. Okay, so maybe we do have to do an update. Good point. Brodomir. Hello KP. Roman, what's up, dude? It's in chat. No, it's still Core 22. GNOME 42, like, man. Man, I don't know, like, chat. I think we are on 47. He has to be 47. How do I check which version it is? No, we are on 47, dude. We are on 47, chat. I don't know why the snap is not aligned. And I'm not a professional on snap. Like, I try to avoid it like a sickness, you know what I mean? So no, we sure we're on 47, chat. It's there. Okay. So update package, open SSL 3.3 has been updated to the 3.3 for large performance. Bon. Okay. Linux kernel includes the new 6.11 Linux kernel that brings many new features. Crash dump are now enabled by default for desktop and server installation. Please refer. Okay, detailed changes. So this is a big thing, right? So I don't think a lot of users will install those distro with such a small like lifespan on server. But I like the idea of them going towards that, right? For the desktop, I think it's good. So this is for System G. So this won't really impact us. Netplan 1.1, the new version introduce System G. Wait, okay. Whoa, wow. Toolchain upgrade, GCC, Python. Okay, so then this upgrade, which is fine. So I like the fact like they are not rolling, but they are not far from it, so which is fine. Okay, so Power Profile Manager has been improved. Why not? There is not a lot of things, chat. Or at least like not a lot of things which are going to impact us. I think the big impact is going to be GNOME 47, which is great, and the fact that we have a new kernel. Pipewire 1.2.4, okay. NVIDIA. Okay, so they switched to Wayland as we noticed, and it works right off the bat, which is great. This is for the server, we don't care. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Like, honestly, like, I don't think you will install this one on a server. You could. I would not. Okay, blah, blah, blah. They did a lot of work on the server side. Oh my gosh, okay. Known issues. The live session for the new Ubuntu desktop installer is not localized. We did not have it. ZFS with encryption on Ubuntu will fail to activate the crypto-swap partition. Okay, some particular hardware might have issue when booted without no mode set. Okay. Linux kernel, the bugs that prevent the IO schedule are being reset. No, this is important, but it's not that important for us. NVIDIA desktop perform worse in Wayland sessions than Xorg. To work around, you can select Ubuntu on Xorg from the login screen. Oh no, dude! No! Darn. Okay, let's see how it performs, chat. So is it related to GNOME? I just want to see it. Does Discord work with Ubuntu Wayland correctly? No, Discord just doesn't work yet. It's not related to... Like, it is related to Wayland, but it's more related to Discord than anything else. So it's not a Wayland issue, Adam. I have Kubuntu and it works like a dream. Darn. So you think it's related to... Oh, yeah. Could be related to GNOME. Okay, Plasma. Loading screen spin for a while. Plasma Wayland. Black screen with cursor. Blank wallpaper. Nothing works. J'en peux plus. J'en peux plus. Man, each time I install Ubuntu, I'm like, dude. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's just this guy. Let's see. Chat, let's see, chat. Let's try to be serious, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna install it, boys. I'm gonna log into it. Give me 1 second. So Discord, guys, Discord, I could make a video of like 1 hour explaining what works and what doesn't work. So Discord, the issue on Discord is related to the fact that their version of Electron is not compatible with Wayland because it's too old. Okay? So the argument which say it's because of Wayland, it's not because of Wayland, because if the version of Electron was working, you wouldn't have the issue. Does it make sense? Yo, Steve. Okay, so I'm downloading, like updating Steam right now. I'm gonna log into it and then we're gonna try chat, okay? Hello, Paddle BT, what's up? If Steam Snap run, great, I will eat my shirt. Bro. I hope you have a good appetite today. Because maybe they fixed it. You know, deep down, I know they're gonna fix it. I know Canonical is gonna fix Ubuntu. Like, I know it. But deep down, I do believe, like, you just look at the release changelog we looked at. Like, the desktop part is like that. The server part is, like, huge. Like, desktop is not their endgame. Which makes sense. Okay? Like, it's not. Now, you know, I've been rough. Again, I repeat myself. I've been rough against it because... It's not because I hate Canonical. Like, I couldn't care less. It's more related to the fact that, you know, ask someone in the street if they know something about Linux. The first things they're going to talk about, most of them, is going to be like, oh yeah, Ubuntu. And I'm like, dude, imagine like you are a new user and you're like, oh, I'm going to try Linux, and you jump on Ubuntu, dude. Both. Like, on paper, it's not bad, but there is so many, like, bad little stuff that breaks the experience and make it worse than worse, like a distro like Mint, for example. That's the issue I have with it. You know? That's all. It's little detail, right? Snap being one of them. Okay, so we logged in. I'm gonna set up because Snap on paper, it's a wonderful feature. Like wonderful feature. They use it in a lot of like different usage. There is a reason for Snap to exist, right? It is not as bad as we think. Wow. Okay, so I'm actually impressed. So through Steam, for the Snap Steam, I won't show it to you guys, but I was able to add so wait, give me 1 second, chat. This is actually awesome. I was able to add my external drive like way faster than what I would have to do with the Flatpak version of it. Okay? So there is no issue related to permission with Snap compared to Flatpak. I know some of you are going to be scared by that, but... So just to show you, chat, watch. I install my hard drive in 1 second. Oh no, I thought I updated it. Darn, I thought I updated this one. Okay, so I'm gonna restart it again. So like I have to say, guys, you know, like I want to be transparent with you guys, okay? Like if you install Flatpak, you need like Flatseal to give the permission and everything. Here you did nothing. It just goes. Which is good. Allez, open. Come on. Okay, it's working. Okay, it's working, dude. All right. A little bit slow to start for whatever reason, but it started. I know I'm gonna have someone in the chat be like, no, it's not true. It starts really fast. All right. Guys, our favorite. Tomb Raider did. So apparently we have bad performance on this. No pants. So I don't know if you know this benchmark, but this is something we do a lot here. We check if during the benchmark the lady or the guy at the end he has pants or no pants. What's your opinion on Steam controversy over game ownership? There is no controversy, dude. I don't see any issue there, bro. Okay, so 1440p, everything to the max, benchmark. I also tried this release and it is a good one. Okay, Michael. Nice to know. Thank you very much for your generosity, dude. Appreciate it. Like so far, I have to say it's way better than it was before. Now we'll see the FPS. FPS talk, guys. So we should have like 200 between 280, 290 and 300 for it to be like decent. Yo, Davius, what's up? Yeah, Unted. I don't need to install anything on paper with NVIDIA. Yo, Robert. Same opinion for Steam. It's already established, no going back. Yeah. We knew it, dude. Like, I don't know. I think Padel Betty, he just wanna start some type of controversy stuff on the stream, but there is none. Like, there is no discussion about it, dude. Like when you download game from a service, you already expect to own something. You just own the license, and even though like you're dependent on the platform. That's why like platform like GOG exist, right? Omega, I hope I'm gonna jaw drop. I didn't see a lot of pants or no pants in chat. And it was skirt. Everybody lose. Everybody lose, chat. Okay, not bad. Not bad, dude. Okay, so this is average. A little bit below average, but it's fine. Good. I was more scared the game will not launch, chat. Better compared to last time? Yeah, I believe so too. Here we are. So this is an issue, right? So I'm gonna show you, chat. Try not to lose my ear here. But when I start, I'm gonna restart the game, okay? So I start the game normally, okay? Valheim, play. And you will see that there is some stuff which are not loading. Okay? Do you have historical benchmark data? Yes. They are in all my previous videos. So you load into it and you will see. The game is going to say something like can't load whatever stuff. Okay? Watch. It's necessary for using crossplay. Make sure you have installed the dependency for PlayFab Party on Linux. And this, guys, is related to Snap. So you will still be limited. Right? And it's just one example, right? It's just the second game I launch, and there is already an issue. If you install the normal version of Steam, well, guess what? Yeah, and performance here, it's kind of meh. So here, I should have more like 380 FPS, not 280. Here more like 420, 500, depending on the distro. And here it's more like, yeah, 500, 600. Okay, chat. So here it's kind of me, I have to say. Well, could you play the game? Yes, you can play the game, no problem, right? But I lose like 1/3 of the performance here for whatever reason. That sucks. I'm gonna reinstall Steam with Deb, okay, after? So just to make sure, chat, because I don't want to make a mistake here. Display settings. Yes. So there, if I remember correctly, in GNOME, there is no option for the latency, right, chat? How do I enable tearing? I don't remember it. Make sure you have yeah, I installed it already, Omega. Has nothing to do with that. I think it does it automatically, right? I think it does it automatically. Enable max performance. No, it has nothing to do with that, chat. This enable like the performance won't help anything. It does not. Okay? This has nothing to do with any of the problem we had. Because you see, Michael, if it was actually the case, I would have also 1/3 less performance on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I did not have it. I hear you are Max, but you have extremely high standard as well. Yeah, that's the point. You know? I don't think... I think it does activate by itself, huh, chat? I think it does activate by itself, but we'll see. And we need the mouse to do. Mouse, where is the mouse, chat? Mouse, yes. Acceleration, no. Yes, thank you. Can I try with game mode? Okay, chat. Yeah. We're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Game mode run. Ah, where are you? Yes, thanks. Okay, I think this is a command. So this is in Snap, okay? No, because we had some, like, you know. Okay, game mode on, same performance, right? We maybe gain, like... No, we didn't gain anything. Like, we're at 300. Here again, we should be at 360, 370. Not 310. So just to make sure... I remove motion blur normally, but... Yeah. Okay, chat. So it has nothing to do with... Because this... Listen. The performance for the battery setting, it can have an impact when you are running, for example, a laptop. But on my PC, it changes nothing. Okay? And right now, no, it's not Wayland, because on Wayland, for example, on Hyperland or KD, you have way more FPS than that. Alright, chat? So, this, it's confirmed. So could it be the snap? We're gonna see if it's a snap. And if it's not the snap... well, he has something going on with GNOME or their kernel or something else. Right? But the idea here is not to transform Ubuntu, it's something custom, right? It's just to try it out of the box and see like how it runs. So BattleBit doesn't start, chat. Doesn't start on Snap. Because someone said like all the game works on Snap. Like here it's struggling to start. It doesn't start. Doesn't start on Snap, this one. Let's see Cyberpunk. I just tested. Steam Deck on the stable version of SteamOS is also bringing up the Play Fab message. On the Steam Deck. Okay. Cyberpunk doesn't start. So do we have like Tsubasashi? Like you have those two games? Can you launch them, Jude? I had issue with Cyberpunk on Snap. Oh, well, okay, so... Okay, so listen, me the way I see it is that I'm gonna be hard on this one, chat. But like it works or it doesn't work. If half of the game does not work and it works somewhere else, Snap is not ready. That's all. That is where I'm gonna put it. Okay? Let's restart your router. Yes, Lil. Come to my house and restart it with your little finger. Okay, so I'm gonna install the dev version, okay, boys? I'm so tired. Dude, what are those comments, bro? So you can tell, chat, Snap is not ready. And I know some people, they want to defend you know, Steam and Snap and whatever, and I get it, you know, like we all want to believe they're gonna do something with it. But the reality is like, it's not there, dude. It's just not there. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna search for Steam. Okay, and then I'm gonna do uninstall. Thank you very much. Like me, I'm just a messenger, guys. Okay, I'm not working for Canonical. I'm not gaining anything by destroying Ubuntu. Like I don't care. It just doesn't work, bro. Like it's not my fault. Like try modify regedit. Yeah, come with your little finger at home, please. Don't type on my little PC. Toof, 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 toof. Hey, hello, amante. Buongiorno, bello. Come stai? If you snap on Cache OS, you would have the same issue. Yeah, for sure. Air Max, let's install MX Linux now. I know it's one of your favorites. You know, we might redo a Linux, MX Linux review one of those days. We might have to redo it again. Because it was too much fun. I had too much fun doing that. And I feel like I was laughing too hard. And maybe I missed stuff, you know? Just install Windows. Here we go. So it looked like I can't uninstall Steam. J'en peux plus. Dude. You see? And you're gonna be like, oh no, but it works. Ah no, okay. Guys, I was able to uninstall it. Oh my gosh. We did it, boys. Okay, so now it took some time to uninstall too. You see, something that come back a lot of time is the fact that for whatever reason, Snap is slow. And I understand why people think it's slow, right? Like I understand why most of the time it's like, dude, installing something on Snap is so slow, or like it somehow there is certain time where you press the button and you know nothing happens and you're like, ah. And sometimes it just works. I can't explain it. And I'm using a NVMe drive, and here now it's not an NVDIME drive, like it's a SSD, my bad. So maybe it could be related to that, but still, dude, like come on. It should be way faster than that. Install Steam, yes. Yes, it's a proprietary, yes, install, thank you. Okay, here we go. We're installing, chat. So I'm gonna log in. So wait. Is there? What do you mean? Tsubayashi? There is a Edge release for Snap. What are we talking about, it? Oh, there is. Listen, dude. There is a Edge release. Okay, so I have to try that. Wait. Okay, so this is a good point. Maybe we made a mistake, chat. So I'm canceling. Guys, I'm canceling the other one. We remove the other one, chat. We remove the other one and we go back. So Steam. Okay. Oh, and you can choose. So this one is from the 20... Okay. This is the 20th September, and you took the latest Edge. Oh! Pop, 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 pop. Published on September 14. So the latest beta is actually in advance compared to the Edge. Oh. Okay, so this could be the reason why, dude. I'm gonna go chat. Listen. I'm gonna go with the latest Edge, okay, chat? We're gonna live dangerously. Alright, and then we're gonna check if we still have the same error. In Valheim, we're gonna see if the game launch, like it could be really, really interesting, okay? No, that's a good point. Listen, dude. Me, I'm always down. To test, okay? So I'm laughing right now, but if I made a mistake, I'm correcting it right away. I tried Snap. Elden Ring took 1 minute before launching. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes it's so slow, huh? You are being critical of Snap problem. Help them, maybe fix the problem. How could I help them, Nafet? Like, do you really believe this is my role to help them resolve the problem? That's a legit question. That's actually a really good question. Like, so when I test, like, this is serious. After work, I will just throw a few bugs report toward Canonical. If I want to use some things and else, I just throw them a bone. Yeah, you could. Okay, so I'm launching it, chat. We are back in. We are back in. So I'm gonna set up everything again, and then we're gonna try. Okay, so I'm restarting Steam. Yeah, I'm gonna switch screen. Just wait. I'm just restarting right now. Here we go. So now we should have access to our games. Okay. We're gonna wait while it kind of like synchronize everything. But you see, that's a good question. Like I try to read all of you guys, okay, in chat. Like how could I help that? You know, how at my level could I really help them? And that's a good question. Because I don't know how many viewers are here. But how many of you are gonna report everything I said before and now in my video towards them to improve their product? You know? I think it's a good question, dude. Okay, so the issue related to PlayFab is still here. Sorry for the sound chat. Graphic, we are going there. Like it's some... Okay. We didn't see that, chat. It happens. It never happened, but here it happens. Never happened, chat. Okay. We got it, boys. Yes. So sound, we are good. And here we're gonna go quality. We are running the latest like version edge, cutting edge of Steam, okay? Now it's Gucci. Even the king falls sometimes. Yes. But FPS wise, this is still the same, chat, to 290. Yeah, you lose FPS. It's fine. Like it sucks, but we'll survive. Okay. So you can still game. You lose a little bit of FPS, but it's fine. If you love Ubuntu, why not? Okay, let's start this baby. Mirko, this is not going well. It could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, now it's starting, chat. Okay, so now it's starting. So there is improvement, dude. Like I have to say it, there is improvement in the latest cutting edge version, because it looks like it's gonna run. It's taking its time. But it might run, chat. Salut Benjamin. What's up? It might run. Yes! Yes! allez. Allez, dude. It's a little bit long, but it's working. Okay? It's a little bit long, but it's working. Please test League of Legends. Yes. You come install it in my place, okay, Marcin? With your little finger. Okay. Mouse, it doesn't work. So this is something else. Ah, okay, we got it. Okay, it was not working. I did a little alt tab. Come on, dude. Let's see the video if they force. No, they did not force. Okay, so this is the setting I use normally. Okay, this seems... Yeah, this seems reactive. So here, normally, we're at like what? Like 600? Okay, so this is the same amount of FPS, chat. Like 600, 700 here. So it's not bad, chat. Outside of the fact that he almost crashed 5 times when we launched it, it is working. So you can see like between the cutting edge version and the other one. So I changed my mouse, chat. Okay, I changed my mouse to play Diablo because I'm clicking like a crazy dude. So my aiming will not be as good as before. Okay, I'm not finding excuses, but this is the truth. Yeah, this mouse is weird, but still. Okay, it's not bad, chat. Not bad. Okay, I have to say, like, there is an improvement versus the previous version of the Snap, Steam, and this one. We were kind of like... Ugh, you know? So is 622 FPS good enough? So, listen, it is not to... So, you know, when we do benchmark, it's always relative, right? This is not... Just to be clear. It's just relative toward another number. Okay, chat? I see you like, whoa. You know, so it's on my system. The idea is like, if I lose 1/3 on 600, it's gonna be only 200 FPS. I still have 400 FPS, so it's fine, right? But let's say you are on another machine and you have let's say like, I don't know, 70 FPS, and then you lose 1/3. Then you go under 60 FPS, right? So this is the idea, it's relative. Okay, chat? Everything is relative. So let's see if Cyberpunk launch. Yo, Lobo. Salut, Victor. But it's nice to see that there is improvement on the Snap. Because you could see between two different versions, one, you couldn't even launch BattleBit. Second one, you can launch it. It took some time to launch. It almost crashed. But it works. So now let's see if Cyberpunk is actually running. Wow, okay, so now it works. It was not working before, chat. You remember? Dude, what is taking so long? You are on HGG? No, I'm running on Snap. And Snap is atrociously long. It's you see, everybody's saying the same thing. Why is it so slow? I don't know. Allez, let's push, Papa. Let's push. It's the 4090, dude. I need an upgrade. Snap, LibreOffice is the worst offender. Really? Is it that slow? It is that bad, huh, chat? Again, like I have no experience because I really try to stay away from it. Sound please. Where are you, Papa? Okay, 25, so we should be fine. So this will be what we use normally. Okay, I'm gonna redo it just for science. So here I go on ultra and quality and I don't touch anything else. And I should have 170 FPS. Memory, okay, just by memory. It is really bad. Okay, little beetle. The slowest snap is VLC. But I don't know if you see it on your screen, like this is okay, huh? We are solid in terms of like quality and everything, chat. Yeah, we're gonna be at 150, I guess. We're gonna lose 10 to 15 FPS. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good, chat. It is really smooth. Smooth as you, chat. Yeah, so that's what I said. See 15 FPS. So we're at 170 normally, now we are 145. And the low 97, I think we are more at 99. So it's not that bad, chat. It's not that bad. But that's a reality, okay, chat? Like, we're gonna be a little bit under. So is it GNOME? Is it Snap? Like, to be fair, like, I don't want to dive into it, but this is the experience you're gonna have out of the box. If you run Ubuntu. Right? Now, you want to customize it. You want to go on the deb. You want to change the kernel. You could do that. And you want to install Hyperland on this for fun, no problem. And you're still on Ubuntu, right? So let me just drive around a little bit just to have a feel. But the game launched. So the key here is like if you really want to stay on Snap and Ubuntu, you need to get the latest bleeding edge. That's all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. There is still... I don't know why. Yeah, doesn't feel smooth as smooth as the rest. I can't explain why, chat. Maybe my machine just doesn't like GNOME. I don't know why, chat. I would love GNOME to be like perfect on my end, but it's just not. Yep. So I show you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on stream, but okay, move, dude. We are making some testing. So I need a straight line. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So if you look at the wall, like it goes through. Okay, it goes through smooth, and then it's like crack, crack, crack. Okay. Again, once more here. It doesn't do that. Crack, 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 crack. I don't know why. So this is more related to GNOME, I think. I don't know why it does that, chat. It's a non-issue for a long time from GNOME. Okay, Lila. I'm back. Air Max, would you consider doing a Q&A helping out session on Kashi sometime? A few... Wait, I can't read that. Wait. A few little things that people might need advice or help. We could do that. If you disable GSP, I tried with GSP disabled Tubazashi. I had the same issue on Kashi. Is it any better? Something like Ubuntu? With my hardware, KDE works better than GNOME for this specific, okay? Maybe if you're AMG, you're gonna have a better experience there. Alright, CP? So try to do your own test and see. Like me, I can cover only NVIDIA because I only have an NVIDIA card here. But yes. So guys, it works. Darn, if I want to try that, we have to download 1 gigabyte. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Okay, dude. Allez, papa. Oh, okay. Okay, we can do it. So let's try deadlock and then we move to something else, chat. So I still think it's a positive release, dude. I do believe it's positive overall. I think if you are really into this theming, if you are really into Ubuntu for whatever reason, it's positive because we didn't have like two of my main issues were relating to Snap. And Snap, even if it's not perfect yet, there is still improvement. I will still not recommend it. But it's better. Okay? Because before, like you could see, like I could not launch any game, but now I can launch most of my games there, which is fine. So this I have to say it. I will still recommend not use it though, but the second thing is like the fact that they have the latest kernel, it's kind of dope. Because you're gonna be on the latest version of the kernel, which might help you, which is great. Second point is related to the fact that if you have a multiple like hard drive on your PC, let's say you are dual booting with Windows, for example, it won't play with your bootloader anymore, which is fine too. Okay, like it's a lot of positive point compared to what it was before. So it's improving. Okay, there is improvement, chat. So it's more like a positive note that, you know. So let me see something else too. If I go to the store, content creator there, OBS, see how it's. Okay, so it's a snap package. So let me check. Yes. Ubuntu. Okay, Studio. No. Okay, so they just have this one. Okay, I'm gonna install it. Wait. What version do they have? Stable. Latest candidate. Yeah, go with the latest candidate. Okay. There is also a little bit of learning. Like this channel one, I totally like missed it at the beginning, and it's really good that they are providing different version, right? So this is cool, chat. Like I have to say, there is good improvement, okay? What is it unofficial? Because the official one, I think, is on Flatpak. That's why. Okay, so installed. So let's see. Come on. Oh, darn. Okay, so yes. So this is the issue, dude. Okay, so let me explain you something, chat. If you're a content creator out there and you have experience with OBS, no. Okay, I need a break, dude. Okay, chat, I need a break. I'm tired of this. I'm going back in 5 minutes. Like, I need a break. Like, this is just look at the screen and try to find what's wrong. Again. Okay, I'm back, chat. So did you find what's wrong here? So does this version of Ubuntu have the latest NVIDIA driver? Yes, they do. So do you want to explain what's the issue here or not? Chat. Or did you find it? The border? No, the border, I couldn't care less about the border, dude. Okay, nobody sees it in chat? Nobody sees it in chat? So listen, I've been trying to show how good the fact that you can choose between the versions there, right? I choose this one, the latest candidate, 30.2.3. And look what I have, 30.0.2. Like, bro. So that's the first issue, right? Now the second problem I have with the packaging is related to the number of how to explain that? What is the word? Widget or whatever, like I don't know the correct word, but like the number of like add-on within OBS. Okay? So like if you are a content creator, what I noticed with OBS, you want it as light as you want. Because the more add-on you add, the more potential issue you're gonna get. Okay? So maybe candidate did not update the version in the title bar. Yes, but no. I understand what you mean, Lobo. So this could be, but the thing is, like, I've been using this through Git, for example, through GitHub. Like the one I'm streaming on right now is using the Git version. And I understand what you are meaning, but when you compile it on your end, you will see that the number will always be up to date there. Right? So I understand what you mean. But still, it will still show up there. Or here. I like how your cursor change if you are on the snap or not. Good point. Look at it. This doesn't really bother me. Okay, so we're gonna install and uninstall it. But even this is not a real problem. Like, to me, the real problem is this. You see this add-on they had? It's just too much. So what's going to happen? I'm gonna tell you exactly what is going to happen. This is what most of the... How do I put it inside? So this is what most of the user, like serious user of OBS, will have always open. Because you can see, like, if you have any type of like lost frames there, and I'm telling you, the more add-on you have, the more issue you're gonna have. Okay. Okay, so again, this is to me the big one. So I'm gonna uninstall it, chat. And we're gonna see another channel just for science. But here you see the release candidate, there is a number here, and it has not been updated. Are Flatpak an option? Yeah, you can install Flatpak. Listen, you can do everything you want here. So which one do you want me to try? This one? Latest edge? Or latest stable? Okay, let's try the stable. Air Max, it's your own fault for expecting Ubuntu to give you the right package. Man, like everybody, like I know like some of the viewers, listen chat, like some of the viewers, they are like, dude, you're always like destroying Ubuntu and whatever. But am I ready? Okay, still not the same version. 30.0.2 and here it's 30.2.0. So here, listen guys, if you're a content creator, from my experience, you always want the latest version of OBS because it kind of like fix a lot of things. Even those little like smaller version, you want them. So this sucks. I think you are being fair but critical. Yes, I do. I have to be critical. Because otherwise, like, I will just be here and be like, yeah, Ubuntu is great. Give you a like and subscribe. You know, but I can be like that. It's not who I am, right? Hello, Bo. Okay, is this game working on Snap? We have the same issue here. You remember why you have to wait? We're gonna wait. It's not ready, dude. In my opinion, it's not ready. Okay, maybe I'm overcritical, but I don't care. Like, it's not ready, chat. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so here, if I go there and I look at his face of this guy with the default setting, I have 370 FPS. And right now we are at 270, 260. I'm gonna wait a little bit. The hang is not Snap, it's GNOME. A new Vulkan composting. A totally different beast of an issue. Okay, got it. I'm gonna have to get into it to check what they really changed on GNOME. Wow, it looks so smooth. Oh my god, like why are you seeing that all the time? It looks smooth on over like why are you saying that? It looks so smooth everywhere else too, dude. Hello Andruk, what's up? Maybe you should try Ubuntu. Okay, but game is smooth. I'm just double checking the settings to see like. Oh. Bro. Nah, chat. This is not serious. I can be serious, dude. So I know some of you are gonna be like, you should, but like, what do you want me to do, dude? So, okay, we're on Vulcan. I think it's F4. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so FPS max. Okay, it's already unlocked, chat. It's already unlocked. And I'm like 300 versus like almost 400 normally. To be honest, if you use the terminal for Ubuntu as much as you do for CachyOS, you will end up with the same result. I don't think so, dude. The experience out of the box on CachyOS is way better for gaming. I don't have to use the terminal that much to get a good experience, you know what I mean? Okay, so you know what? Just because I'm stubborn, I'm gonna try something else. You know what? I'm gonna uninstall this one. I'm gonna go on the dev version, chat. Okay? Could you get the exact same result than on CachyOS? Yes, you could. Okay? I agree with that. But CachyOS doesn't need that much of a terminal to get everything working. Okay, so I'm uninstalling everything and we're gonna go on the dev version, chat. KDE should be better, yes. You could use, okay, so let me get it straight. You could install Ubuntu, get rid of Snap, and run everything. Compile your own kernel and run everything, and you would have a great experience. Okay? But what I'm trying to do on this channel is to determine what is the experience out of the box. CachyOS performs better because it uses Plasma. Not only on that, Omega, there is way many more things that CachyOS does behind the scenes and Ubuntu does not. Like, it has nothing to do with just Plasma or Snap or anything. Like, it doesn't have, like, there is more to it. And we are talking about CachyOS, we could be talking about everything else, right? Like, we could talk about, I don't know, just Arch, for example. The point is more here to see, like, what is the experience out of the box when you come to installing Ubuntu and see, like, how it performs. That's all. This is what I'm trying to do in those videos. All right, chat, there is something we're going to have to do to, like, I'm going to show you something else. Okay, so one thing which was a problem too was that when you update everything through this, sometime it will hang up. So let's close that. and update and see if it works now. Because I don't know, that was the other problem. Like if you use the update from the store, it will hang and then you will get stuck. You couldn't install anything else. Okay, so they seem to have fixed this one. Instead, what is this? What is this? Some of those package name, like what the? Okay, so we are in chat. All right, so I'm downloading it again. I'm gonna set it up and we'll see, okay, chat? On the Ubuntu Discord, they said the 24.10 release will be much better for gaming because of the kernel. I guess they failed. Yes, they did. It's not ready yet, my opinion. I'm also trying to find out the box, out of the box distro will just work, and truly I want to believe there is one out there. I don't think there is one out there. Like Kashi do a good job, but then it become more like an issue related to maintaining. But they are getting there, like that's for sure. Mint too, like I think it does work, but you don't have Wayland, that's the issue, right? Yet. And you still have to tweak it a little bit. Arch, it's too hard. Like I can go through all the distro, but Nobara does a good job too. But just for gaming, right? Are you gonna do a Wukong test? Yeah, we could. But like I think I proved enough that something was wrong with the snap package there. I want to see because I'm... Listen to it. Some user said in the chat that he had the same issue that we had with Snap Steam version of Linux on his Steam Deck. And I'm really curious to see like if we're gonna get it or not. So give me 1 second, chat. We're gonna do that right now, okay? Basit is good. Yeah, Basit is great out of the box. I agree with that. There is no distro because it depends on the hardware. Yes. Yes. But I have to say there is distro which are like way easier to handle than others. Oh, okay. So Steam is installed. I'm gonna restart. Is my main CachyOS? Yes, I've been... CachyOS and Arch. I've been maining them for... Oh, a year now, yeah? A year, dude. It has been a year I've been on CachyOS, actually. But I like Arch, okay? Like, so... I understand, like, why some users, they will not be comfortable with Arch. But with my hardware, that's the only one that run like as I want. What video do you use? Video editor? I'm using DaVinci Resolve. All my video and the stream too is running Arch. Like CachyOS. Okay, boys. Here we are. So, we're gonna do Valheim, and we're gonna see if we have the same issue that we had with Snap. Okay, and it was a dependency issue. How do you find it on Linux? I've heard discouraging things. It works better than on Windows. It Covian. But you have to change your workflow. That's the only problem. You have to change the way you do things, right? Oh, I have no issue, chat. Okay, so I'm gonna restart it again just to make sure full screen like that. Oh no. Not Latvinsky, like I wouldn't understand anything, dude. So this was an issue. So the dependency was related to Snapd 100%. Now I'm really curious about the issue on Steam Deck. Like, is the viewer who told me that is still in the chat? I don't remember your name, buddy. But you told me that you launched it on the Steam Deck and you had the same issue. Lol. And look, I have more FPS. Bro, I have 50 more FPS without Snapd. Like, chat. Like, don't use it. Like, just don't use Snapd. I'm exactly at the same point, exactly the same settings. I have 50 more FPS, chat. What the heck? Okay, I don't know, chat. Like, this is not serious, dude. So it depends on the game, because I didn't have any issue with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but like you can see that here, if I launch the game again, so I'm gonna relaunch it again just for you, chat. Okay? And you will see that I don't have. Are you still using Hyperland? I can't right now. RPG Mafia. Bro, guess Ubuntu needs to snap out of snaps. Watch. I don't have the dependency issue anymore, chat. I don't have it. Okay, now deadlock. No, guys, the issue was not related to GNOME. Tsubajashi, like, watch, I have no issue now. It was related to Snapchat. He didn't do the block. He didn't do the wait pop-up, right? He didn't do it this time. And look at the FPS, dude. I have 400 FPS there. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Look at the bottom. 400 FPS. And before we are limited at 200, like 90 there. It's 1/3 more of the FPS, chat. Valve recommends the dev version for a reason. True. So now we are 440 FPS. Okay, this is working really well, actually. Holy cow, dude! 450 FPS! Oh my gosh! Boo! Let's go! Dude! Look at those FPS, chat. Snap fanboy destroyed. Yeah, like if you are Snap fanboy for gaming, you are wrong. I have to say, there is improvement, chat. Headshot, headshot, headshot. Headshot, headshot. Okay, I'm gonna headshot him while jumping. Owned. Okay, so guys, there is not even a discussion about that. Like, no discussion, chat. Avoid the snap. You still have to avoid it. Now I have to say, like, it works pretty well. It works pretty well. So let's do another, like, cyberpunk, just for science. Yeah, man. This is way faster, dude. How about Deb or Flatpak with LTS version? You should be fine, dude. If you avoid snap, Nafet, you should be fine. And by the way, I want to thank you, okay? I want to thank you because Nafet it doesn't show it here, but he's supporting the channel through Patreon. So Nafet, thank you very much. Okay, I really appreciate your support. I need to say it to you. Thanks a lot, dude. Hello, Ricardo. Could you install the FC25? What do you mean, Ricardo? What is FC25? Okay, we're gonna run the benchmark again. So we had 145, guys. 145 FPS. Minimum was 97, if I remember correctly. It means the new FIFA? Oh, yeah, FIFA is not going to work because of anti-cheat. If there is any type of anti-cheat which has not been supported by EA, not going to work, unfortunately. Oh, look who is here, chat. Yeah. Yeah. Platoon. Yeah. Wow. You wanna say hi to chat? You wanna say hi? Yeah. Okay, she say hi, dude. Whoop. Okay, it's this there. Big cat. Too bad it doesn't run. I know, man. Like, this could be a big deal breaker, Ricardo. If you are really into games with anti-cheats, which are not supported on Linux, yeah, you won't be able to run them, dude. Cute little grumpy cat? Yes. Chatoon. $153, so we gain 10 FPS. Nah. We call it margin of error there, chat. Okay, we call it margin of error. But look at the minimum FPS, chat. We were at 97, and here we are at 123, dude. This is not margin of error. This is 23, 25% more. Right? Because we are at 97. This is big, dude. This is huge. So, Snapd, no thanks. Until they actually fix it. For Steam. Now, could you run Ubuntu plus a custom kernel, plus getting rid of snapd, plus. I think it would be easier for you to install Mint. And do everything on top. Yeah, it does it less, but it still does it. Come on, bro. Yeah, it still does it, chat. I don't know why it does that. This is annoying. Steve, let's go! You are now a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club. Papa! Thank you very much for your support, buddy. Thank you very, very much. You're the best. Thanks, guys, for today's support. You have no idea how much it helps. Mr. BR Lama, OS Windows 10 Pro. Enjoy it before it lasts, brother. Less than a year, in less than 1 year, it won't be supported anymore. Oh. Steve, thanks again. What is it doing? I don't understand the issue. So, when I run Cyberpunk there, and I look at the street, like the panel, they are not going like smoothly. It's not as smooth. So maybe you don't see it. It's okay. But like, if I run CachyOS and I run it there, it runs smooth. Or anything like some things that I customize, like I custom play with, I don't have this type of issue. So maybe it's GNOME, maybe it's something else. But out of the box, this is where we're at. Yeah, the jittering. Yeah, they are like. If I go to another like maybe DE, I don't know. Like we need to redo those tests. It's been a long time we didn't do that actually. But like it's so smooth, right? But here it's not. How is Nobara doing versus CachyOS? It's almost the same, dude. Like you won't have those issues on both of the distro. Okay, so guys, I think we talk about everything right now. We tried the game, we tried the Snap version of Steam, we tried the non-version of Steam, we look at the performance, and you have a real interest of jumping out of the box of Snap and use the deb version of the game. Okay? So now I think we're gonna jump on the React video. There is 2 React video I want to go through. I just want to make sure we didn't forget anything. I still believe like this is a good improvement compared to the latest version of Ubuntu we tried. Because, again, maybe it's my fault, but I have to say that this version didn't destroy any of my other UEFI, like boot partition on other SSD. So this was a good point. The snapd is a cutting edge version, not the stable one. The stable one doesn't work. The cutting edge version has some improvement, but we proved that there is a performance issue at every level. Like minimum FPS were lower in Cyberpunk. Some of the modules for Valheim were not launching properly. And what else, chat? Oh yeah, and Deadlock was like kind of like not working properly either. So we uninstalled it. We moved from snapd to the deb version, reinstalled everything, and everything was smooth. Pretty good performance on Valheim, like more FPS. way more FPS on deadlock, no more like issue related to what was it? The loading, like I don't know, like we had some pop-up coming out. So it was not coming from GNOME, it was coming from Snap. Okay. And on Cyberpunk, more FPS. So this is the takeaway from this little review here for gaming. Other point I want to mention is related to content creation. The OBS version on Ubuntu is not up to date. There is a lot of add-on in it. I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't recommend it for content creation. This is a source of issue. Okay, so that now I said it. Tsubasashi, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is that... Wait. What is coming? Oh no, it's Soul Kalu. Bro. I'm so confused. What became a member of La Crème de la Crème Club? Is that Tsukalu or is it Tsubasashi? Or is it both, guys? What the heck? Thank you very much. We have both of you guys. So Tsukalu and Tsubasashi. Guys, you are the best. Thank you very much for helping the channel. Again, I'm repeating myself. I need your help. And you guys are showing up, helping the channel to continue and survive in this world. Thank you very much, chat. Thanks for free membership. How is it free? The heck? Have you ever made any video with any distro using Hyperland? Yes, go in my live. So if you go on my channel, chat. Okay, I'm going to show you something, dude. So if you go on YouTube. Okay, so this is me here. Steve gifted? Oh, got it. Steve, thank you very much for gifting. Steve, thanks a lot, buddy. Like, I can't see what the heck is going on, chat. So, Tsul, thank you for thanking Steve, and I thank you, Steve. You're the best. Thanks a lot. Okay? And Tsubasashi, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it, dude. We need more. Because I want to grow this channel. We need more. So let me show you. If you are, let's say you want to see like, did you talk about Hyperland? You see these little things there? You can search within the channel. So you type Hyperland. And look. Okay. Hyperland as a daily driver. Beginner on Hyperland. Noob on Hyperland. Alright, chat. So, I know like those videos are not really well, they don't show up when you search. Okay, that's why they have low view, like 3,000, 1,000 or whatever. But those are still there. So you can go there and search. I'm trying to make like 4 videos a week. 4. 2 stream and 2 like short format video. But here when you click on video, you just have the what's the name? The short format access. Okay? So like that, like if you want to search something. And some of them, they're pretty long, but you can go through them, right? So I think we covered everything, chat, about it. Yeah, I think we covered everything. Yeah. If you're a gamer, there is better alternative. That's all I have to say. Okay. I will be my tech chat. I don't know if I'm gonna make a 10-minute video on this. Because it would be pretty nothing burger, huh, chat? I'm just saying. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Framboise. Appreciate it. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? We're gonna react to some of my colleagues on the YouTube game. So the first one I want to react to is a Linux experiment video because I had some feedback on my Discord.
Now, since you seem to enjoy...
Wait, brother, wait. And he was talking about gaming. Yeah, this one. Linux gaming isn't looking too good, but there is still hope. So why is it important for us? Because if you look at me, if you look at the description of my channel, this is literally what I say. Gaming on Linux is the future and I'm here to prove it. What you will find on this channel is live streams, review, tutorial, and gaming highlight. Thanks for reading this detailed description. Now grab a membership on YouTube and or Patreon to support the channel. Alright, chat? So it's literally like gaming, tech, and Linux. That's the three big axes of the channel. And our friendo Nico is literally telling us it might not be the case. So I want to react. I want to react to his video and see like what he said. Because I really like his perspective and I like to discuss it. Whoa, it's 17 minutes. 17 minutes chat. No problemo, la mamano. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start the video. Nick, if you watch this video on my channel and you are upset about me using your content, please don't hesitate to copy strike me. No problemo, I will remove it. If you are okay with it, it's fine. If you want to talk about it together, I'm down. We do a podcast or whatever format you like. I'm here. And we can do it in French, en français, or in English, whatever you like. Let's get into it.
So, Rockstar just cut off Linux users from the multiplayer mode of GTA 5.
Oh,
but this
okay.
is just the latest slab in the long list of slabs that game developers have just given us Linux users over the past few years.
Okay, this is how we start, huh, chat? We are getting slapped in the face. Bro, are we getting slapped in the face? I think this is how we start. Do we have viewers who would like to get slapped in the face? I don't.
And behind the click-worthy title of this video, there's an absolute truth. As much as Linux gaming is now a thing you can actually do instead of being a completely deluded attempt, the safety of the current methods we use to game is far from guaranteed. So let's take a look at why Linux gaming is on very thin ice still, and why it could very easily fall into being something not exactly feasible. Okay,
Whoa.
so let's start.
Whoa. Okay, so I agree with every point there. So the fact that Rockstar removed the access from the Linux user for the online gaming is just atrocious, chat. But it's a reality, okay? And we already talk about it. Okay, we talk about it. But it is what it is. And this idea, so there is a lot of points there. We'll see if we can get into it. But I can't disagree with any of it. It's great, but we are not there yet. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what he has to say, how he's gonna start to argue, but I agree with this pointer.
With the bad things happening to Linux gaming, because it is already sort of on a slippery downward slope. To begin with, we have the current mess that is Steam Play, Proton, but more generally the Valve Steam Deck compatibility rating. This thing is useful, no doubt. It tells you if your game will run on the Steam Deck or on a Linux PC before you buy. It's specifically made for the Steam Deck, but you can assume any verified or playable game will also run on any Linux computer. And some unplayable games on the deck.
Okay, so this is another problem, right? So I didn't see this video, chat, but like I see it's going in the direction showing that the Steam Deck compatibility, like little icon on Steam, is not really representative of if the game is compatible or not. But to be fair, it never was, right? Like it never was. Maybe it needs some work, but if you go on ProtonDB, you're gonna have a better understanding of what is actually going on. Now, when you talk about the, latest Warhammer out there, this has been corrected, chat. So, since I've been gaming, because I've been gaming on Linux for like 3 years now, okay? There is a lot of games, sometimes, that push update and forget to re-enable, the anti-cheat system. It happens, I made like 3 or 4 videos on Apex Legends because I think the name of the company called Respawn, which are like the developer of Apex Legends, they just forget to re-enable the easy anti-cheat feature. So you couldn't play the game. But it doesn't mean that they stop supporting Linux. It was just a mistake. And it happens like maybe 3 or 4 times. So, if I remember correctly, the Warhammer issue there with the Space Marine version, because this happened like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine was not compatible anymore, and then they re-add it like right away. So it's not them ditching Linux, it's just a mistake. I just want to make clear because I think he's going to be talking about that, but like
will work on a regular Linux PC, but it's more of a gamble. The issue is this rating changes, and not always positively. It's a measure of how well a game runs right now.
Yes.
Which can evolve in 2 ways. The rating can get better, as in the game gets more playable, it sometimes happens, but also the rating can get worse up to the point where the game becomes unplayable, which is very unpleasant. And not just because, oh no, I can't play this game anymore, which wouldn't be too bad, but because it means that Valve's rating system is utterly untrustworthy as a purchasing aid. You can't rely on this rating to purchase a game for
okay, that's a fair
Linux
point.
or the Steam Deck specifically, because this rating is done by Valve themselves, not by the game developer. It doesn't imply official support from the devs. And if the developers change something for Windows users that breaks Linux gaming, we're out of luck. Well, mostly. Valve can...
Okay, so this is a fair point. Okay, like, and we knew it from the get-go. Only the dev decide if the game is going to be compatible with Linux or not. This is a fair point. But it doesn't mean that most of the game are going to be not compatible in the future. Right?
And sometimes does fix problems straight in the Proton compatibility layer. But some changes Valve cannot fix at the Proton level, meaning that you might purchase a game because it's marked as verified, which is a strong hint that you can purchase this, it's gonna run on your device. And then days, weeks, months, or years later, the game could become completely unplayable out of the blue or lose access to certain features like a multiplayer mode. I don't have to explain why this is
Okay. So this is a fair point. This is a fair point. This is a real fair point, chat. But the truth, boys and girls, is that you can get your money back on Steam. So I was reading, I think it was on Reddit, a lot of users were disappointed with GTA 5, right? And what they did, well, guess what? They get their money back. No question asked. So I understand it sucks that you can't play the multiplayer anymore, but you know, if you're not happy, you can still get out and you will be fine, right? I'm just saying. Ooh, Daznik, thank you very much for your support. La crème de la crème club, papa. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate it. Do I have to support on Patreon to get access to the Discord, or is that something? No, you can join the Discord, no problem, dude. Yeah, I don't know why we are talking about Manjaro in chat. We are reacting on a video there. Guys. Thank you, Daznik. Even after a few dozen hours? Yes. So, like, I remember reading this post about, like, GTA 5 player were like, oh, I want out. And so they asked for their money back. They got their money back, dude. And it was years after. So my guess is that on this specific game where, you know, they were like totally like Steam Deck approved, if you go there and you say, no, I don't want to be in anymore, you can be out, right? So are you already losing something? Like, he made a fair point. I'm not saying he's wrong. Like, he's totally right about everything he said, but I'm trying to make it like clearer for everyone. Like, it's like, yes, you might lose access on Linux on your game. Now, what is the outcome? You can get your money back. Is it going to work 100% of the time? I don't know, but I read it on Reddit. Boom. Hey, thank you, Daznik. You're the best. Thank you very much, bud. Thank you very much. Sometimes you can get a refund. With the GTA 5, for example, the user didn't get a refund from what I've heard. A lot of users got a refund, little bit. I was actually surprised. That's why it kind of like surprised me.
Bad for Valve or for Linux in general. It makes our platform look completely unreliable. Which it is, really, because games running on Linux is currently just a happy accident, an unsupported way, in most cases, to get a game to run on a platform it was never designed for, and that the original devs don't want to support and don't support. It's not always the case. Sometimes game developers do support their game officially through the use of Proton. The problem is, most game developers never officially said that they're okay with this, and games that are officially supported by their developers through Proton and games that aren't are mixed with the exact same rating system, which is obviously not good. Of course, most of the games
Okay. Man. Here there is a lot to say, chat. I agree with the fact it sucked. Okay, yeah, this I have to tell you, chat. It sucks with the fact that you could lose access to certain game. I agree. But as he said, and I think he made a fair point there, like it's not optional, but I don't like the wording he used. He said it's a happy accident that you actually can play on Linux. It's not the truth. The fact that we can play on Linux is because Valve is pushing a lot of effort to develop, their Steam Deck, right? And the fact that we are playing on Linux is a result of that. It's not an happy accident. So, it doesn't guarantee you that 100% of the game you own are going to be playable. And it doesn't also guarantee you that the game which are playable today are going to be playable in the future. But it also doesn't guarantee the fact that the game which are not playable today will not be playable in the future. So, in my opinion, and it's just my 2 cents there, it's really the way you look at the glass. You know, it's like the half glass theory here. It's like, do you look at, the emptiness of the glass, or do you look at the glass which is already full there? We are not in a perfect case scenario where the gas is fully, full. Can I say that? But you get it, right? So I actually applied to Valve on Steam to get a refund on Battlefield 5, which I played for 4 hours and just got deleted with a wine support trigger, which they switched off. And they denied it because you played more than 4 hours. Wow, okay. Like the way I see it, and maybe I'm too positive, okay? Maybe I'm too positive. But I do believe that in the future, the devs are gonna have to work a little bit more on Linux. And not because they want to, but because they have to. We'll talk about Windows 11 in the next React video, but you will see that a lot of people, they might be pushed away from Windows for a lot of reasons. And the alternative for gaming, there is only one today, and it's Linux. If you are not gaming on Windows, it's hard to game on Apple. It's really hard to game on a Mac. So it's like the real alternative is going to be Linux. And so if the market share grow, developers, they're gonna have to activate it. That's the way it is.
Become unplayable or have never been playable, that's due to anti-cheat software. The anti-cheat situation on Linux is still very problematic. I would argue it's actually getting worse.
So this I don't agree, it's not getting worse. This I don't agree with this take. If any channel member has access to the Discord link or know where it is, please let me know. ! Discord. Otherwise, it's discord.airmax.com. And you will have the link to Bajashi. It's the same for everyone. My Discord is not great, but you can go in it if you want. Valve wants to make Proton into a platform for developing games, which I think is not bad. Yes. Agree. This is another topic. But yes, I think Valve pushing their chips and the money and their effort toward Proton is a sign that it's going to be long term. But here again, it's just the way you look at it, right? Because right now it's going to be I don't know, some game are just losing their access to anti-cheat, for example, GTA 5, okay? Which sucks. I agree, it sucks. I can see the opposite. But is it going to stay like that? We don't know, right? It is what it is now. My belief is it's going to go in a direction where it's going to be, how to explain, getting better and better. Even if it's maybe worse to date. But just taking one example and pushing it toward every other, making a simple case a generality is not the right way, my opinion.
Major anti-cheat solutions are available for native Linux games, and they also support running the games with Proton, notably Easy Anti-Cheat from Epic or BattleEye.
Yes, that's the
switch to Verizon and get iPhone 16 Pro.
That's the two one, right? Okay, I'm gonna wait that and I'm gonna repeat myself for the video, okay? Because I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of that. Damn, chat! What did I do? Oh la 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 la. Okay, so this is where we're at.
But just because you can
So, yes, the two... I'm gonna do that for the video, okay, chat? Don't lose your mind, I'm gonna repeat myself. Because I'm gonna edit that. So, yes, the two anti-cheat, which are actually supported, are only Easy Anti-Cheat and BattleEye right now.
Can make these solutions work on Linux through Proton doesn't mean that game developers actually do that. Easy Anti-Cheat from Epic is used by a lot of games that run perfectly on Linux. BattleEye works on Ark Survival Evolved or DayZ. This can work, and for pretty big games as well. So why are game developers not enabling these solutions for their games when they're run with Proton? For example, Fortnite, made by the same company as the one who makes easy and
Yeah, but this guy is listen.
Fortnite doesn't run on Linux.
But like, this is the owner of Epic Games, which literally trash Linux day after day. He said Fortnite will never go on Linux. Point. He just decided it. So let's see what he said there.
And the CEO of Epic said it will never happen.
Yeah.
Until Linux has tens of millions of users, which I would argue
it's already the case. It's already the case. Like this guy, I don't know him personally, but each time I read a tweet like with him, it's just nonsense. Because when he said, for example, like, yeah, we're gonna give access to Fortnite when we reach million of users, bro, we're already there. We already passed million a long time ago, but he didn't validate it. So okay, this is nonsense. What he said is just nonsense. I'm not talking about Nick. I'm talking about the Epic guy founder. Okay, like please.
Already has with the number of Steam
Yeah,
decks
exactly.
that have been sold and the number of Linux PCs in the wild that can play games. We do have tens of millions of potential
Easily.
customers. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Rockstar just moved GTA 5 online to BattleEye.
So again, just to make clear, what it means that just to be super clear, it means that some of the companies, they just don't want Linux. But again, my argument is to say in the future, the Linux market share is going to be so big that they're going to have to include them, whether they like it or not. So this is the first example. So let's see the second one.
But they decided not to enable support for Linux through Proton. They even phrased it as if it was the Steam Deck not supporting their choice of anti-cheat, even
Which
though
is wrong.
it does, and it's Rockstar that decided not to enable that support. Destiny 2 also uses BattleEye and has...
Okay, so for Rockstar, my guess, it's related to anti-cheat and cheat itself. Because, let's be honest, GTA 5 Online is full of cheater. It's just full of cheater. There is cheater everywhere. That's why they moved to BattleEye. But I'm going to tell you straight, BattleEye is not going to help, okay? But my belief is that it's going to be easier on their end to try to focus on the cheater on Windows than adding the cheater on Linux. So let me rephrase that. They're going to have issue with cheater no matter what, okay? But by adding Linux, another platform is going to make it even harder on their hand to try to stop, right? So I'm not saying that most of the Linux users are cheaters. I'm saying that from their perspective, it's going to be smarter to just focus on Windows first, maybe. Maybe then when they kind of like handle it, moving to Linux, right? So to give you an example, like they release the BattleEye update on GTA 5. 2 days after, on GitHub, you could find cheat to bypass the anti-cheat requirement on Linux. Okay, I'm not saying you should do it, but it's there. Or it was there at least. Okay? So, you know, like, I think Linux is another beast for them to handle compared to Windows, and I do understand why they would push away the Linux community, because we have to see it as it is. Like, there is a lot of like keyboard warrior out there on Linux too. Okay? Now, are they right to do it? Are they not right to do it? It's another, debate. But you have to understand their perspective, right? I feel like Valve or someone else will find better way of making anti-cheat compatible with Linux through a compatibility layer. I think in the future we're gonna find better way for, anti-cheat in general. Maybe with AI. That's my big hope. It will be like some type of like server AI anti-cheat, and you don't have to run it on your machine, and it will be dependent on your operating system. That's what I've loved to see in the future. Do you have an English accent when you speak French? No. Okay, thank you, dude. Hopefully the market share keep growing at the Steam rate is growing right now. Yes, it will. 1.87% still Steam stat Linux OS based. You can expect like all works. It's going to be better when user base is decreasing. Yes. Hello Tube, what's up? Okay, so let's continue to react on this one.
Repeatedly said that they will never enable it for
Okay,
Linux,
so
and
Destiny 2 is the same as Epic. Since the beginning, they say no, we don't want it.
they will actually ban people trying to join from Linux.
Voilà, they said
You
it.
also have all the stuff that uses the terribly invasive Vanguard anti-cheat that doesn't support Linux at all.
Okay,
Like
okay,
League of-
so this one, okay, so Destiny, they say they don't want it. Same case as Epic. Now, this is another one. We have the Valorant case and the Vanguard and all the other anti-cheats which are at the kernel level, okay? So Vanguard, kernel level. There is another one on PUBG. Like every editor has his own version, okay? So here is Tencent. Listen to it. Vanguard is super intrusive and it doesn't stop anybody to cheat in the game. It has been proven. So listen, guys. In my opinion, and just my opinion here, you really want to play this, just install Windows on another SSD and enjoy it. Okay? Like, I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is, like, for Linux in general, it's just better not to have this. Because it just doesn't work. So not only it's intrusive, but it doesn't work. So why? Like, why do you want to play those games? I don't get it, chat. Maybe I'm crazy, but just my 2 cents. So here it's another issue because those kernel anti-cheats, they are against the vision of Linux and it will never happen. It could happen in certain case scenario, I don't want to get there, but it's not going to happen. And it's better for everyone, to be fair.
of Legends or Valorant. We also have Roblox, who tried to make Linux support happen, but ultimately decided against it. That's a lot of big names that do run 100%
Okay, so for what? So for Roblox, I think it's the same issue related to GTA 5. Okay, they blocked it. Okay, like that's all. They blocked it, and maybe there is too much cheater on Linux. Maybe it's too complicated for them to handle. Because you have to understand. So I'm gonna say it again, but like, if you're a company and you employ like one guy on the background to, you know, work on the cheat problematic, or even if you outsource that to another company, if you add another operating system, you increase the complexity, you're gonna have to spend more resource. And from a company standpoint, it's easy. It's like, what is the market share? How much money do I have to spend? That's all. Simple as that. If the market share is too small, boom, no support. And it's fair. Okay, like it sucks, but it's fair. Hello, CP. Same for the EA anti-cheat. Yeah, you're right, Frank.
fine on Linux. Mechanically, those games open, launch, and play. It's just that their game developers or publishers arbitrarily decided not to support Linux.
So arbitrarily, I don't agree with that. Like, it's not arbitrarily. Like, it's not like, oh, we don't like Linux. It's not the truth. It's like, I told you, there is financial decision, there is complexity decision behind it. Like, I've been following, for example, like Escape from Tarkov. I played it. I was a North American champion onto it. Like, I spent a ton of hours into Escape from Tarkov, okay? And I would love to be able to play on Linux. But they won't do it. The game is infested with cheater. They can't handle it on Windows. Can you imagine if they open the door to Linux? They will be even more toasted. So it's not arbitrary. It's like, you have to see like their perspective, right? Anyways.
Linux specifically. Except it's not that arbitrary at all.
Ah, voilà!
Because there are two main reasons.
Bro, dude! Okay, Nick, we need to do this podcast, brother. We need to do it.
Here. First, you can't really run anti-cheat software with Proton at the kernel level, because Proton doesn't have these privileges. It runs in user space, like a program that your user runs. These kernel-level anti-cheats thus don't work on Linux, and can't make sure that the system itself hasn't been tampered with. This means that these tools are potentially less effective against cheating on Linux.
That's a fair
Second,
point.
it also means that to let Linux gamers join the game, they have to let users that don't have the kernel level anti-cheat software running play on their servers, meaning that some Windows users can now try and make that work as well by masquerading as Linux users, all the while they actively cheat on Windows.
Okay, so this is exactly what I said. He's saying it in a different way, but you have to see, like, imagine if they are doing that. The amount of work above that is required on the dev side. Think about it, the complexity he adds.
It just opens a door for cheaters that are determined enough.
Okay, I
a
agree
door
with
that
that.
you wouldn't have to open if you didn't accept Linux gamers.
Exactly.
So yes, in most cases, a game developer only has to tick one small checkbox to enable their anti-cheat to work on Linux and to let Linux gamers join in on the fun. Except it has major consequences because cheaters are scum and they will use any single little opening to try and cheat on Windows,
Don't cheat, guys.
even if that opening was made for Linux
Never
users.
cheat.
Of course, plenty of big games have opened these doors to Linux users and they're not necessarily facing giant cheating issues, so I couldn't really say if those concerns are valid.
Yeah, but that he doesn't know. You see, he doesn't know that. But maybe they know in their backend. This I don't agree with you, Nick. Like this, I don't agree. Because it starts from the assumption that there is not a lot of cheater using Linux, but we don't know that. And I believe that if they didn't do it on their end, that's my belief, it's because there is way more than we think.
Or not. Now these are just the Linux-related problems, because Linux games are
Microsoft can
Windows games,
snuff us
that
out.
use a third-party tool to run, namely Proton. The moment Microsoft implements something that can't legally be re-implemented with Proton, or can't technically be re-implemented through Proton, Linux gaming is dead. And it's not a metaphor, like it's really dead. If Microsoft updates to DirectX 27 and makes it either technically impossible to run that API on anything that doesn't have a specific dedicated security chip that only has drivers for Windows.
Oh wait, you tricked me, dude. Obviously, this is a fake article for the sake of having something to show on screen. Okay, I was like, what is he saying?
Then games made with DirectX 27 will never run on Linux. If Microsoft adds some kind of built-in upscale filter that all developers
Okay, this is never going to happen, chat. Like, this Doom approach is never going to happen. Because I do believe that most of the devs, they need to have access to that to do their game. So it's not like they can close it and let us on the side. It has to be open. And if it's open, well, Valve can work on it. Right? So for me, this doesn't make sense. It could happen in theory, but it will never happen.
Make use of and is patented in Windows, no chance we will reproduce this through Wine and Proton, and we might not be able to translate it either. If DirectX starts using features provided by Copilot on Windows or whatever other AI bullshit Microsoft adds to their OS, then it's game over for Linux. Basically, any Windows exclusive system feature or any hardware-backed feature that Microsoft adds and developers embrace can kill Linux gaming outright. Right now, this isn't happening, but
I don't think they will do
doesn't
that.
mean that it couldn't happen. Have you heard about this rumor that Microsoft wants to kill kernel-level anti-cheat and people think Microsoft will save Linux gaming? Well, it's a false rumor and it's completely fabricated. Microsoft wants to implement another way to have such system access with less chances of killing the operating system, like with the CrowdStrike incident. This means that in the future, Microsoft will look at Windows-specific ways to run kernel-level tools. Ways that we likely will not be able to replicate on Linux because our way of running Windows games, Proton, doesn't run at the
I don't
kernel
think so,
level.
chat.
So no, Microsoft is not going to save Linux gaming. Chances are if they implement one solution like this and all developers flock to it, they might actually kill Linux gaming instead. Another big thing is competition.
So this I don't agree with. Like this idea that Microsoft could block it. It's not going to happen. They could, but it's not going to happen. If you look at, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I read an article about how the API, even in DirectX, are going towards Vulkan. So Vulkan is going to become the standard. So my point is that they have no interest of doing it. They don't. Could it happen? Yeah, it could happen. But I don't think it's going to happen. If it happened, I'm staying on Linux and buying consoles. That's all no Windows for me. Okay, Steve. Hello, Aura, what's up? Yeah, you can literally boycott their product, but it's not going to happen.
The Steam Deck. The deck
I'm not
sold
worried, chat.
really well, but nowadays it's super underpowered and plenty of newer games just do not run on the Steam Deck. Technically, they don't have good frame rates, meaning that developers have no incentive to try and optimize their games for the deck. Because if there is no chance your game will ever run decently on that hardware with at least 30 FPS at the lowest settings, then why would you bother supporting the platform? And this means no anti-cheat support for Linux in general either, which hamstrings all non-Steam Deck gamers as well. Basically, Linux gaming is...
Wait, what did you say there? I don't get it. I didn't get the argument there, chat.
Gaming instead. Another big thing is competition for the Steam Deck. The deck sold really well, but nowadays it's super underpowered and plenty of newer games just do not run on the Steam Deck. Technically, they don't have good frame rates, meaning that developers have no incentive to try and optimize their games for the deck. Because if there is no chance your game will ever run decently on that hardware with at least 30 FPS at the lowest settings, then why would you bother supporting the platform? And this means no anti-cheat support for Linux in general either, which hamstrings...
Okay, so this argument is going to be bypassed. So let's say it's true. I don't know. I don't own a Steam Deck. I can't tell you if it's playable or not. Okay? I don't own a Steam Deck. But Valve, if you watch the video, don't forget to send me a Steam Deck, please. Thank you. I would be very happy to have one to do more content. But like this is another debate. My point is that no, I don't see it. I don't see the problem because even if it's a problem right now, next release of Steam Deck with better, like, you know, hardware in it is gonna solve this issue. So if the dev are just like not developing for the Steam Deck because the Steam Deck is not as powerful now, they are maybe like blocking some sales in the future for the new Steam Deck. And I don't think they are that stupid. Maybe they are, but I don't think they are.
All non-Steam Deck gamers as well. Basically, Linux gaming is entirely dependent on Valve right now. And I can hear a bunch of you, Steam gaming is not the entirety of Linux gaming, I only buy my games on GOG or whatever. Congrats, there are thousands of you compared to millions of Linux users of Steam. Steam gaming is Linux gaming. For better or worse, the two are completely linked. Let's be honest, Valve makes Linux gaming possible even if you don't use Steam to run your games. You can play stuff with Heroic or Lutris or another launcher, but it runs with either a customized version of Proton or a heavily modified version of Wine that takes away a lot of stuff from Proton. DXVK and VKD3D weren't created by Valve, but a lot of their current work is funded and done by Valve. Without these things, you don't have Linux gaming. If Valve decides that the Steam Deck is not worth it, and SteamOS doesn't really have a shot, then Proton is dead, and Linux gaming dies with it. Let's be honest, Proton would survive, it's open source, people would...
But they can do it! You understand what is at stake now, right? Like, they are in a point where they are making certainly a lot of money by selling Steam Deck, and they are making money with user, you know, buying game on Steam for the Steam Deck. So we are at a point where Valve is not going to stop Proton. Like, they are too much in. It's not happening, dude. If it was a failure, like the previous, like SteamOS, I would say yes, we are in, this is bad. But like, Steam Decks are always sold out. They are selling like pancake or croissant. Or pain au chocolat, for people who knows. So we are solid, dude. Like, I'm not scared about that at all. Valve is our only lifeline, that's true, but they are solid. They are not going to give up. And you can see, like, my latest video on Arch and and Valve. They are putting even more money into it because they want to continue. The deck is okay for light gaming. It's an open source equivalent of Nintendo Switch, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Peter Griffin will send you the Steam Deck. Man, finger crossed. The CEO of Microsoft said Microsoft love Linux and all the WSL stuff, plus Microsoft game work great on Linux with anti-cheat support and specific Steam Deck patches like Age of Empires. And Microsoft has many games on Steam. If they decide to stop Linux support, that will be a bad move. Agreed. Pain au chocolat? Yes. Chocolate bread. You don't know about that? Man, Wario Office 33. You need to try pain au chocolat. This is the way it is. Okay, let's continue.
Would keep contributing to it, but without the backing of such a giant company as Valve,
is going to...
no chance the compatibility stays as high as it is right now.
Valve...
Of course, it's not all...
Okay, I conclude on that. Valve is going to continue. No problem.
We are currently on the precipice edge, but there are a lot of indications that we might actually fall on the right side of the cliff. First...
Okay, so we are not on the precipice edge. I don't agree with that. We are not on the precipice edge. We are owning, chat. We passed that. We were on the precipice. I think we were on the precipice edge 3 years ago, before the launch of the Steam Deck. But now we are solid, dude.
Valve is really committed. You do not start your own hardware with the Steam Deck and its OLED model if you don't think there is a path to success. You do not. It is a huge investment for a company
That's what I said, dude.
That earns money by basically doing nothing. They're just letting a store server run in the background and tweaking the visuals of the app every 10 years. Valve could have just sat down and let the money flow in by doing virtually nothing. They've had it easy for a long time.
So this I don't agree there, dude. I don't agree with him. I think Valve, if they want to survive, they need to get rid of the monopoly of Microsoft. And I think they understood it. Because Microsoft could ban them from... It would be really easier for them to get... So okay, let me reflect. Let me rephrase that. If Microsoft wanted to build their own store and kick the other one from their operating system, it would be easier to do that than do anything else. Right? So it will make people upset, but they will still do it. So now, right now, I do believe that Valve had, you know, and this is just my belief, but like they needed to be platform free. Like they needed to have a place where they could exist even if Microsoft was not to exist tomorrow. So, you know, it would have been a risk not to do it rather than doing it. NVIDIA needs to allow their control panel on Linux. So it's just my 2 cents there, dude.
Time, and they could have cruised on that for longer and longer.
I'm not sure about
The fact that
that.
they decided to commit that many resources and that much effort means that they don't see their future lying with Windows, and they want to have more control over the distribution of their store and the games in it. So they are committed. We also have other things on the horizon. Valve says that they want to have SteamOS available to other computers, but we also have investment from big companies like Square Enix and Samsung in Playtron OS, another Linux-based distribution made specifically to be sold to handheld manufacturers and PC makers so that they have an OS that is not
We're gonna
Windows.
have to try this one when he actually worked on NVIDIA chat.
Game store company, which some developers would probably be wary to link themselves
I want to
too
believe in
heavily. Let's be fair, if I already gave about...
So, by the way, if you want to see the video about this operating system, please give a like to this video, subscribe, and search. I made a video about that.
30% of all my revenue to Valve by just having the most sales of my games on Steam. I'm probably not rooting for them to take over 20, 30, 50% of the gaming OS market share. I'm probably financing another opportunity that isn't linked to a specific game store. We also
Yeah.
have Microsoft adopting Vulkan's shader format
okay, he's talking
instead of
about
their
it.
own format in DirectX, meaning that they are moving towards more open standards, not closing things
Nice.
down. And that's interesting. It doesn't mean they'll move to Vulkan or anything, but interoperability is
Yeah.
good.
This is for the
it's
back end, and I
probably
think it's
not
great.
an attempt at embrace, extend, extinguish, because good luck Microsoft trying to extinguish the Kronos group. You know, the consortium backing and making Vulkan, who is composed by Apple, Intel, AMD, Nvidia, Samsung, Qualcomm,
Good luck,
Google,
bud.
and a bunch of others, including Valve. And we also have the current rise of Linux on the desktop.
Yeah!
Still small, like 4.5%.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
curve
yeah, yeah.
is going
Look at this.
exponential, pretty much. And the more
Look at
Linux
this, dude.
users there are on PC, the more gamers there are as well. So in the end, is Linux gaming really
Hey bro, you're not on Linux yet? Ha! Ha! Okay, I stopped my
failing
joke.
right now? I'd say it's on a blade's edge. A gust of wind from Microsoft or from Valve in one direction or the other could just completely destroy all of our current efforts, or could make Linux gaming a huge market. They are, in my opinion, more bad news in terms of which games are working and our efforts than they are good news, but there's also a lot of hope on the horizon, and if that hope can materialize in the form of SteamOS for everyone, Playtron OS, maybe more partnerships with kernel-level anti-cheat tools, then I think we're good. Linux gaming hasn't failed already. It could very much fail. It could very much succeed. It will all depend on how much Microsoft or Valve decide to duke it out and where they decide to push. Those are the two companies that will influence where Linux gaming is going. Where this video is going, though, is to...
Okay, so now it's a sponsor. So I'm not playing the sponsor, chat. And yes, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to do it. Like and subscribe also. Like, I'm going to put a link of this video in the channel, but I'm pretty sure all the viewers here, they already like seen Nick. That was a pretty good video, chat. That was a pretty good video. But I do believe that Linux is going to win for everything. For gaming, for everything else. It's going to take time. And right now, like as you said, Aurora, we are maybe at 5% market share at the end of the year. But man, this is a big, big exponential growth. I think end of next year is going to be decisive. When Windows 10 is out, we will see where we're at. But more in another video. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up to this video. And if you want to watch this React video live, it's on Wednesday and Friday on this channel. Bisous, bisous. Okay, so this was the end of the video, chat. This was the end of the video. Let's get into the other one. You already seen the video, Mirko? Exactly. Exactly. So the other video I want to go through is from CTT. So CTT, I've seen the title. Oh yes, this gentleman. Come on, Papa. Where are you? Oh, Microsoft Recall update. Let's go, dude. Let's go, chat. So we're gonna react on this one. Oh boy, my eyes, what is happening? I might try it under OS and see if I can set up NVIDIA. Yeah, it should be okay, techno-minded. 2025 will be interesting for Linux. Yes, it will. It will, chat. It will. It will be like decisive, I think. So let's talk about this video before we start. Let's talk about this video before we start. John Wolf is now a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club, Papa. Thank you very much for watching, buddy. And supporting the channel. Thanks a lot, bud. This is awesome. Thank you for your support. This is awesome. Thanks a lot, dude. La Crème de la Crème Club, Papa. So let me explain what is going on, chat. let me explain what is going on. I made a video, I think it was last week, and it was pushed before yesterday. And the video was about Microsoft recall, which was getting pushed on every type of hardware through the latest preview version of Windows 11. I think it's 24H2. And I said what I had to say in my video, okay? I said what I have to say in my video. But now, CTT, so Chris Titus, came with a new update video of 6 minutes, and I want to go through it with you guys to have an idea of what is actually going on. Okay, because my previous video was based on his founding, and I didn't do a React video. I just explained my, approach toward the direction Microsoft is taking with this feature. But I think maybe something new is coming up. I hope they are just removing the feature overall, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go through this video and see what he has to say. Okay, chat?
So I wanted to follow up this video just to kind of show you some of the things I've found. First off, the 24H2 update build 26100 and above does have recall enabled as a feature, and it is hidden from the user.
Okay.
So you can find it by just...
So this is what we discussed in the latest video, right? The fact that on paper, this recall feature is supposed to be optional and is supposed to be present. But what Chris found out is that this feature is linked to the new feature of Explorer, like their new Explorer. So it's kind of linked. And it was, I think, enabled by default. But it was there. And it's not related to hardware, because if I remember, if you go on the website of Microsoft, you had to have this new special CPU to make it work, but apparently it's still there no matter what. Okay? So let's see.
Opening up PowerShell, typing this command, and you'll see that it is enabled on any 24H2 install.
So it's enabled.
You can disable the feature here. The thing that I found in the bug I talked about in my original video that some people didn't understand was when doing an offline image, I use DISM and other things, anything from the ADK, the Advanced Deployment Kit, Microsoft releases for businesses. So we do that in business to make a streamlined version of Windows. So I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not using any third-party tools. I just want to remove certain features that I don't want on business computers.
Makes sense.
So recall itself, though, the recall application, even though it shows enabled, even though it's here, I noticed it is not in privacy and security. It is not on by default. I can't find it anywhere, and I can't find it as a sub process. So even though this feature is enabled, the only thing I can find is it is a dependency of File Explorer. So when you open up File Explorer here.
So wait. Because it said in latest video that it was enabled. But is it activated or not? Is it actually working or not? Because me, when he said it's enabled, I thought it was actually working in the background.
This is dependent on recall. If you uninstall the feature before you install Windows, meaning you use DSIM, strip out the feature so it's just the files.
Yeah, you won't have access to this File Explorer,
that's
right?
different from disabling the feature like this. Disabling the feature is just like unticking a box. When you strip out a feature, it means the files aren't available to actually be used. So update, remote connection could enable features in your Windows. I do it all the time as an admin. So that's what this is and why I wanted to strip it out of my image. And the thing I don't understand, and I still haven't gotten to the bottom of, this entire File Explorer goes away when I get rid of the recall files, meaning when I strip it out of an install.
Well, can you imagine how crazy it is? It's like you remove the feature and File Explorer disappear. So but yeah, this is violent, because what it means, and tell me if I'm wrong, chat. But if you remove, like it's not like recall is a feature, is a dependency of Explorer. It's the fact that Explorer is a dependency of recall. Right? Did I express myself well? It means that if recall is a dependency of Explorer, you would be able to remove it and keep the Explorer or not. You know what I mean? Like, depending on the direction you use the word dependency. Maybe if the process is named funny and he wasn't able to identify it, yes. Good point. So it gets reverted to an old version. So, okay, so what I'm saying is like this new version depends on recall, right? But like, how do you define the line? Like, is a dependency... So this is where I'm a little bit lost at. If there is a dependency in between both of them. If you say, this file explorer has a dependency called recall. On paper, you could remove the dependency, would it be working or not? It's a dependency for the new version. Okay. Okay, so I said something wrong before. So we can state that recall is a dependency for the file explorer. Okay, let's see how we word it.
It will default back to the old version of Windows. That was the whole bug from the original video.
Yes.
I wanted to make this video to kind of clarify recall, what it's doing. It is an integral part of File Explorer.
Yes.
Or at least there's some kind of dependency there to where when you do remove the files, it does get rid of the new version of the File Explorer.
This is confusing, right,
So I
Chad?
don't understand that. I can't find it in settings anywhere. And I just wanted to update everybody. I am looking at different File Explorer alternatives, something that could be installed on top to maybe use a newer version. I've tried like Files v3. People made YouTube videos about that. I found it very slow and very cumbersome. So I think that's kind of a trash File Explorer alternative. Honestly, I'd rather just have this. I also looked at One Commander, Total Commander, some other ones. And I just haven't settled on something that I like that I could probably...
Okay, so Total Commander is great, but like I think it's more like an alternative File Explorer rather than, you know, like... It would be more, I wouldn't say an add-on, but it's something you will use on the side for specific case scenario, okay? But like, I wouldn't remove like File Explorer for Total Commander. I know people might be upset about that, but like, on a daily basis, File Commander is, I don't know, I wouldn't use that on my machine, but.
To replace the default File Explorer with, or at least swap out. And that's kind of the update. I'm looking at this. I wanted to just make a quick video just telling everybody, hey, I am still looking at the recall and exactly what's going on with it in 24H2. Me personally, on my inside system here, I don't do this. I actually still am running WinVer 22H2. I don't always recommend that you don't update to the latest and greatest. It always ends in disaster, so that...
Okay, so this I tend to agree to. But, you know, with all the problem related to AMD, non-AMD, like what they did with Windows, man, like... Do you remember, chat? We made like 3 stream testing Windows. And I was supposed to make a 10-minute video about my findings toward performance. And I did not make it because none of my testing would make any sense. None of it. Just just to tell you, chat, like at what point we are at with Windows. So, like what was working the best for me was 23H2 with a patch for AMG. The 24H2 was not working anyways. That was the thing. I'm not watching from the beginning. CachyOS or Ubuntu? I'm using Ubuntu right now, the latest version of it. The whole system, if you decide to dual boot Linux, will serve you if you know... What are we talking about, chat? I hope Windows 11 LTSC doesn't bring that recall. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. I hope, like, for you guys who are still on Windows and, you know, dual booting, like, what will be the best alternative right now? I don't know. Maybe Windows 10, to be fair. But here, what I see, chat, is like, it sounds like a big mess. Because it doesn't know what is actually happening. Like if there is some type of dependency between the new file explorer from Windows 11, 24H2 and recall, it's enabled, but it doesn't see the process.
That's the update on recall. Don't update your systems yet until we can find suitable solutions and, you know, maybe start looking at Linux or some alternative operating systems like Mac would also be sufficient. As I'm just not sure Windows will continue down this path. And I want to say hopefully it's just a bug or an oversight on Microsoft's
it could be
account, and hopefully they reverse course here and strip out recall, because recall right now is dependent on having an NPU in your system, and then the feature gets enabled and then you can look at it, but it's showing up on every single system, even x86 systems and Lego systems like I have. Is alarming, and that was the whole purpose of that video. Could this been a bug, an intern?
So yeah, this was the whole point, right? Because it was supposed to be hardware limited, but it's still there. But you see, like he kind of pointed out the fact that it's enabled, but it's not there. So maybe it's just not there. It's kind of crazy that we don't know, right? We don't know. Quite honestly, this is the kind of BS is why I will never use Windows again, whatever the cost. Yeah, it's alarming, right?
A CloudStrike type situation where someone just deployed to prod and like, oops, I forgot to limit it down to ARM-based systems that have an NPU. Possibly. Do I think that happened? No, I do not. I think that this was implemented in and made as they added features to the file store. They purposely added this in, and I don't know why. I can't tell you if it is recording data. I don't think it is. I haven't seen any spike in CPU activity or disk usage while using File Explorer, so I don't think the recall is actually active.
Yeah, but this we don't know, dude. This is like, okay, so I'm gonna sound like a paranoiac dude. A paranoiac person. But it's kind of crazy, no? Like, nobody knows. We don't know.
In the way that they explained it of constantly taking screenshots, but it is enabled. It is there, capable of taking screenshots. And that's the thing that is scary to me. Not necessarily that the feature as they explained it is wholly baked into the system. It's just that the beginnings of it are there and in your File Explorer. So that's what 24H2 is. That is what is the update on recall. I'm going to see what I can figure out for a different File Explorer alternative and then make another video, hopefully here in a week.
That's interesting. So we'll follow up on that, guys. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Like, personally, like, personally, like, what bothers me is actually not the fact that recall is there or is not there. What bothers me is like I don't have control of what's going on my PC, and I shouldn't have to deal with that. You know, you don't want that on your PC while you remove recall and end of the game. But now it become like, you know, this type of like Lego game where you're like, oh, you want to remove recall? Well, we don't have the File Explorer anymore. Or at least you don't have the latest version of File Explorer. So I'm like, okay. And you said like recall was supposed to be only on the NPU. So why is it still on my machine? I don't have an NPU, right? You know what I mean? So that's a problem for me. That's the only problem. Am I thinking that Microsoft is spying specifically on me? Like I don't think so. I wouldn't go that far. It's just the fact that I don't have control. This is what bothers me, chat. We should have control. We paid for the license. And if they say it's an optional feature, it should be really optional. That's all. That's all I have to say. Guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bisous, bisous. Okay, so this one was the latest one, chat. I'm gonna make a video out of it. Might have more videos this week. Take Wireshark and analyze all networks. Simple. Yeah, but bro, like, do you really want to do that? Am I crazy, like, not wanting to have to do that? I don't know. Recall is enabled but not accessible settings on many 24H2 non-compiled PC. When I use Windows, it doesn't feel like it's your PC. Hello Mitch, what's up? Microsoft claims that's opt-in. Yeah, but you can see here it might not be. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. So let's see what they have to say, chat, in comments. For those might wonder why just disabling the feature is not enough, when Microsoft release big feature update or just cumulative fix packs, there is a risk that previously disabled feature get turned back on. You're unlikely to read through what each bug fix is going to do to your system. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. That's the issue. And this, like I mentioned it in my previous video, it happens all the time. It happens with the driver, it happens with stupid stuff. When you say don't update the driver and shrink, update the driver again. I'm on Windows 11 and my experience is nicer OS than Windows 10, but the 24H2 didn't roll out over the year yet and I will wait and see how it ends. Yeah, good point. They are putting this AI stuff in everything this way, so if you remove it, you break things, so they are forcing user to keep it. Yeah, that sucks. That's the strategy there. I was part of the Microsoft technical testing then back in Windows 95 days. When they came out with the new Internet Explorer, they forced it down everyone's throat by making the desktop dependent on it. Sound familiar? They pick what people need and make their trash dependent on it so you can get rid of it without getting rid of what you use all the time. Disgusting. Boom! Actively preventing users from deactivating a feature is a very effective way to tell everyone that you are up to something sketchy. Boom! This is crazy, chat, huh? I think we are living in a crazy era, chat. Because before we didn't have alternative, and now we do. So, you know? Might be different, huh? Soon? Might be different. Guys, I think we are out. We did everything we had to do today. I think we did everything we had to do, chat. Hello, Makifi. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I know most of you will chat here or already subscribe because you have to subscribe to play and talk to me. I just say that. We old school user know what's up. Agree. Agreed. Guys, thank you very much for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to support the channel financially, you are more than welcome. We had a lot of donation, a lot of new membership during this stream. Guys, I want to thank you very much, okay? You have no idea how much it helps. We need this to develop the channel for me to be able to continue what I'm doing here. So, guys, you are the best. I will push a video hopefully tomorrow. If not, we will be back on Friday with a test of Xero Linux. I think Xero is going to be in the chat too, so we're going to test it for gaming. And yeah, that's it. That's all for today, chat. This was Ubuntu 24.10 for gaming. Was not that bad, actually, huh? Was not that bad. They did improve some stuff, but it needs some work. Thanks for the support again, chat. You're the best. See you in the next one. Bisous, bisous. Guys, take care, okay? Have a great rest of your day.